Hey back, boys. This is second part of Sartosa campaign, part 3. This is the campaign we started playing before the new update arrived. So it might have some issues. We'll see. We played for 42 turns. And I think the goal is currently 11 provinces. The next campaign is Vlad. And I'm not sure what after that. Was planning to get issues all along. So we played for 42 turns. We got 9 settlements, 4 provinces. The goal is 11 provinces. You guys decide how long these campaigns go with the provinces. It starts with 10. You can add or remove. I don't care either way. Ship Wizard.
Very good.
Very good. Looks like we have a nice firepower army here. And what's the situation here? We are at war with Knights of the Flame, Great Prosperous, and Borderlo. Don't have any real enemies. This is one more province here. I guess the border princes make more sense for the province number 5. So we're currently at 4, we need 11, so missing 7. This would be missing 6. Goal on these campaigns is expand if possible, but not really rush it. Top manager redeemed 1 less province. Okay, got it. This puts us down to 10. Campaign 10. So we're basically halfway there right now. This guy's about to attack the settlement here, not forget about that. They're gonna mess up this province here. Yeah, we don't really care about the cost of RB here, we just came here to destroy Ripans. Yeah. Juice Jetson also 1 less province. Man, Arnesa is so popular, guys. Nobody wanted to add any provinces. Nobody. We are down to 9. Down to 9. We are currently at 4.
Never. No. The sea.
I mean, there's nobody here who likes Arnesa who can add 10 provinces, guys. 1 more province. Look at Diablo there, burning those shekels. God damn, Diablo is supposed to save shekels to remove turns. You have failed me, Diablo. You better have million shekels ready when we get the next turn-based campaign. 3 more provinces. Good job, boys. That's how we do it. Some love for Arnesa. He's cringe as fuck. She is cringe as fuck, but she's still Legend Lord. 3 more provinces have been added. Don't look like we got blood on Monday. Okay. 1 more province have been added. Very nice. Show Arnesa some love. We don't need to play Vlad. Who cares about Vlad? We can play Vlad next month. One more province. Good job, boys. Good job. I don't care. You guys add or remove. I don't care. You guys just burn those shekels. Where were we?
The Queen of Tides.
We're gonna abandon the coast of Arabi. We don't really have money to fortify it right now.
What is your demand?
And we're gonna put money in this army here. So how do we even get money for this army? Where the hell are the pirate coves? Okay, we should get like an interface to see the pirate coves. I guess we can see that this glowing thingy here. We got one pirate cove, okay. I remember now, the plan was to put a pirate cove in Aldor so we can finance the second army. She can do it in 4 turns.
Course plotted.
Okay. I want to see a new Vlad. Well, we'll see him next week, okay. Or next month. This is the next campaign. It's gonna come sooner or later.
Falling.
Again, I want 2 bells here. 2 bells. Have a little bit more experience on the second lord. I have a feeling for some reason people are gonna add a lot of provinces to Vlad. Because they like long vampire campaigns. What do you guys think?
They shall fall. Show us. Let it begin.
Well, don't go crazy, cause we are playing more vampire campaigns this year. We're gonna be at least 1 more. Probably gonna be same like this auto resolve only campaign goal.
Fleet Admiral.
You mean a 5-turn campaign? It's not gonna be an auto-resolve only vampires, it's just going to be either factions we don't play or something with house rules. This is different. This is different. Let's send all the pole arms to Red August have a good time. These things are polars, but they don't have a Dutch. There's a yeah, I guess a charge of large. Okay.
Fleet Admiral.
I won't like to see those red ogres charge the pole arms. No, this is a one-time thing, Grey, with the Outer Zone only campaign. If we do it again, it's gonna be next year. That's nice. These guys have such a low base leadership. 30, tier 2 unit. God, what the fuck? These guys have high base leadership. Those guys really start crumbling the moment that unit touch them. Meanwhile, sirens are just bullying there. My bad, sirens.
Admiral! Show us! Enemies, fire! Of course!
Those ogres did way too much to the zombie pyrodech and small polearms. Way more than I expected they would do.
The blood? Partner! A curse on you! Off deck!
They do have a little bit more damage because they fixed frenzy and AP units.
At once! Boarding action! At your service! They shall fall!
Look at that rank 3 Skill Assassin. Like he's a regular unit.
This isn't the gods' victory. It's mine. Exchange them for plunder. No stragglers. All bones on deck.
Free booter right now here. Who's worse, Red Ogres or Creep Horse? Red Ogres.
Time for battle. Time to feed.
This guy is in a nice position between two rebel spots.
Ours is the sea. Blood and plunder.
Does this actually affect... I don't think it affects his ship.
The seas are mine.
Nah.
A mutineer if ever.
Ooh, got some shit here. What are those? Ooh, look at that. Look at that grave garden shit, huh? Some spooky shit there.
Another victory. Fly the flag.
There's a Vampire Lord with Graveguard.
Fall in, deckhands.
Ooh. Our treasure can't really afford this shit, though.
Never. Is it time?
I think I'm planning to start. I was planning to start a war with the Border Princes.
Now, to stand before me. What tribute do you offer the great king of of Nehekana.
Great King, what happened to your great city? Fucking Cedar is embarrassing, man. Like, just hide in your hole.
Captain, on deck.
Yeah, the Clan Angrud is hostile and Border Princes are close to us. I think Clan Angrud and Border Princes makes the most sense here.
Aranessa salt spite. The tides.
This is a pretty solid army here.
Bring her in.
We didn't manage to get any sea bells for so far to see the actual value. Quest issued. So we get a quest issued without quest completed, huh? Sartosa is heaven for pirates, smugglers, and seafaring lowlives. Sure enough, one of its denizens spotted something while out on a recent journey onto the open seas. A band of Norseman raiders was sighted slaughtering these sea creatures. The rumors are they have declared war upon Manan himself in the name of their chaos gods. In response, Arnes immediately calls her crew to set sail for Norska. You hear that, boys? Drop your shit by sailing north. Barking out her orders with bitter, hate-filled words, for only Norsemen can draw such ire from their captain. The living members of her crew make the sign of Manan, quietly reciting praise in anticipation of the fight to come, for Soulspite has already decided the fate of the Northern responsible for these crimes against the sea, and along with her deckhands she will ensure that they pay for their villainy. Living crew, right? So, what is this? Huh? Just, you have to sail all the way north, meeting high elves and all the hostile factions that's gonna just, you know, be happy to see you.
Ready the swordfish. Find treasure. The queen of tides. Aranessa salt spite.
Okay, what do we have here? Ship cabin is here, but this thing costs quite a bit of money. Why does it cost so much money?
Pirate's life.
Ah, we have an event that's bad for this, so we have to be patient.
Sartosa's most infamous.
Your attack and menstruing brave looter, taskmaster, abducted, no sea legs yet, huh?
Bring them back.
We're gonna attack Lucchini.
What is your demand?
We have all of Estalia, but we're about to lose coast of Araby, and we got to war with Border Prince and Clan Angrud. Because it's just a matter of time before Clan Angrud will attack us, and the Border Prince has already taken one of our regions from somebody else. If fighting Border Prince Clan Angrud, we might actually get good relations with the Greenskins. The Faint Chantress is raiding here. And our only pirate co is in Borderloo. Picker's hider to gain some money. Generating 830 per turn. We'll have plenty of money once we put a few more pirate co's. I feel like the moment one of these armies moves out of this area, those guys will attack. I wanted tier 3 first in the capital before I do the other things here. This area is very hostile here. It's gonna be perfect for a couple of rebellions. And it's ideal to level your second lord. You get ship wizard to rank 5, we can assign an office. It's interesting how they lowered the growth on the core building to be a little bit more balanced instead of just easy click, click, click. But they didn't change it on the fleet engineer, which still makes it +10, which is an absurd value. If this was +5, would have been an absurd value. At +10, they forgot to adjust that one when they adjusted the core building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the core building. This is pretty much main growth with this building. These used to be way higher, but they adjusted that building to give a, you know a little bit proper growth. Makes this building actually be considered. But they don't really adjust in this one. The fleet engineer is just crazy good. You get 10 growth on your shipbuilding armies, 30% cheaper construction on all provinces, 10% research rate. And all of a sudden, growth wins up, doubles it. It doesn't really matter on the main army, because the main army always gonna be slightly ahead, but on the new armies, from 1 to 11. From 1 to 11. Huh. Like somebody forgot that thing existed when they were balancing it. So for pretty much all the legendary admirals, the fleet engineer is just super powerful. It's not just fleet engineer, there are a couple of other offices here that give good stuff, like the fleet secretary, fleet sailing admiral, heck, even the fleet treasurer is okay. It's like these 4 are very good. 8% upkeep to all armies faction wide. All units. This 10 growth here it feels a little bit off. It feels like it's supposed to be like +3 or +2, +10. Considering the adjustment, they forgot about it, no doubt. We are at a point where we are gonna start unlocking the other admirals and assigning offices.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Talent, thank you for months. McTeridon when? We might be able to kill him on Tuesday with Peasants Barrow. We got good progress last time. So what's the next best thing here? +5 for heroes. It does make sense, but considering how we use the heroes with the coast, it's not critical. 35% faster construction, that's okay. Public order +2 faction wide arm. In the early stage of rebellions, that's actually not even good. 2 vampire corruption faction wide, that's actually needed for the expansion. There's also replenishment here. There's definitely a lot of good technologies. Sirens kinda got a short stick here. Yeah. Let's get Vampire Corruption +2 faction wide. We're gonna need this if we're gonna keep expanding in corruption.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Thank you, Priest. It actually gotten worse over time, Cyphis, because apparently this is one of the best multiplayer factions, and a lot of units just gotten worse. Which, you know, changes and doesn't change anything in single player, but you know, it's up to you to decide. But there definitely was a couple of things that were like, feels weird, man. The thing I don't, it's not like I don't like Vampire Coast. I don't like the Pirates of Sartosa. I've considered this a half-assed faction with a Queen of Cringe Lord. It's a terrible lord with a terrible flavor in a terrible faction. The only thing this faction has good, subtle location, a little bit different than the other guys, and it's a Vampire Coast faction. There's nothing really special about this lord. It's just half-assed filler shit, so they could have made a fourth lord. Lack of effort and, you know, they didn't even bother really. The main difference with the old Vampire Coast faction is where they start as a location, like maybe not between these two, but with three. You have three different groups. And then, you know, each lord has its own thing. But she gets like nothing. She has that type of flavor which you wanna avoid because it's horrible, and she is so fucking cringe that, you know, even makes it worse. So keep asking myself every time I'm the selection screen, why is she even a legendary lord? This is a lackluster faction with literally no flavor, no effort put into this, and they charge as part of the campaign pack. But when you look at it, she kind of got like almost as bad as Archon treatment. It's like when you compare to the new content, we probably should have gotten, she would have gotten way more. I don't feel like anything special about this lord. Anything special. It's just like, I don't even feel like I have a legendary lord when I'm playing this faction. I don't even feel like playing a legendary lord when I'm playing this faction. It's like we don't have a legendary lord.
Yes, the winds blow true.
And then you have that, you know, opera lady, Celostra, what's it called? Celostra Direfine. Well, she's like the opposite. She's like, it looked like all the effort went there and nothing really here. It's like, it's almost they wanted this one to be cringe, and the other one is not only a fun, but the fact you literally Ulton is your continent thing, and her flavor is amazing. It's an incredible thing about her. Who knows what kind of situation she has now because of the Dark Elves existing. Like, that one was originally created, it didn't exist before. These two guys, the Count Noctilus, you know, Count Noctilus looks badass, has a badass mount, shit unique skills, you know, as a position, you could have had probably a unique mechanic, but, you know, there was those lazy days where they were half-assing, or my bad, started half-assing. And you have like the, you know, Luther Harkon, the pretty much the face of the campaign pack, which is just good stuff. And this two feel like they've been extra. This is just trash, but it's still a different location, while Celostra is spicy, full of flavor, and she's a lot of fun. It's like, it's amazing, you know, bullying high elves with mortars and taking over Ultuan. I don't remember what we did with our Celostra campaign. Was it a short victory or critical mass? I feel like I think I was burned out at the time, and we were just having critical mass a couple of campaigns. We just, you know, critical mass and moved on. Well, Aranesa still has shipbuildings, which makes her, you know, a good Vampire Coast Lord. As a Legendary Lord, she is a fail. A fail with a caps lock. While Celostra is it's probably the most fun Lord of the Vampire Coast. And they totally play. She totally plays different than these two. Like, these two could be played the same, because they kind of, I feel like, failed with Noctilus's flavor. He could have had a unique mechanic regarding the Galleon's Graveyard, but, you know, those are the lazy days. Well, the, you know, Luther Harkon wants to take over Lastria, create a new empire for himself. While Celostra, you know, because her fate, you know, just takes it on the High Elves. So Noctilus, in a way, is a little bit of fail as well, because he would have had a nice thing with his Maelstrom as a faction. The Lord is, you know, is a fun, strong. His unique skills are crap, but he's still strong anyways. Unlike this shit here.
Scales and salt.
We have a Vampire Coast Legendary Lord leading an army of undead vampires, monsters, She's not a wizard, no arcane items, she's not even an undead. Our special unit, Sartosa Free Company and Sartosa Militia on tier 1. Literally turn 20 and you get better units. These units, the fact they're more expensive than the zombies and they fight different, really at worse, it's not even worth getting them.
The Queen of Tide!
But you have a unique location. I just wish the map was bigger, the continent was bigger, and it's actually being an island, not a peninsula. And we had a little bit more space with the water and everything. These factions will be way more spicy, especially Noctilus and her. The fact you can even travel here without meeting everybody that wants to kill you, it makes no sense. If this shit was a little bit wider, a little bit more water here, this actually be an island. This continent's bigger, like more space here. She might actually be much better. So you can actually travel the world without, getting land everywhere. These factions do suffer in general, there's like barely any water and not much room in water. But there's no islands around here, and you meet all these factions that just push you towards the Empire gameplay.
Ready the sword!
Maybe once they extend the map, maybe they fix the water situation.
Aranessa salt fight! I know what you are, Desert King. Do you know my father, the god of salt and sea?
Shoot me, please. Why did you add more provinces here, guys? You're mean. Stop adding more provinces here. Who thought it was a good idea to add more provinces here? Here comes Bretonnian cavalry here. Man, I wish I had walls here.
Avast and draw your blade.
One more province, Marconis. Marconis, I thought we were friends. We have those private chats in the night. We share. How can you stab me in the back like that? God, we got to 16 provinces. This is turning into Oxyodal campaign. Let's go. Guys, this is highly suspicious. How does Marconis have that many shekels? He just keeps spending. Guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop adding provinces. 3 more. I don't know, guys. It's highly suspicious. Marconis has more shekels than anybody else here. He's getting shekels on the black market. Guys, this is not how they spam here. This is not how they spam here. Stop spamming!
Salt water!
I'm gonna have to update now. I'm getting thirsty all of a sudden, and I don't have the right liquids here. So what do we have here? 1 less, 2 less, and then 1 more, 2 more. They counter each other, and they have 3 more. 22 provinces. You do realize, guys, that on Monday, when instead of playing Vlad, we played this. Somebody's just gonna remove all the provinces here. So many shekels just gonna go poof.
Standing by.
Praise Manon!
What do we have in this guy?
Has the crew's respect.
Oh God! Why did I have to look? Why did I have to look?
A
Oh
trusted
my
officer.
god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
One less province by RuneScape. Okay, RuneScape is kind of balancing it out. Down to 21. This is good, guys. This is good. The shekels are being burned, and we can click buttons here. One less province with Syphis. Roger. Down to 20.
Test me at your peril. Your last mistake.
Plebs help mix the stream. Well, I might be commenting on this shit, guys, but it's up to you if you want to see this longer or shorter. You just, you are deciding, guys. You have all the power here. Something, stop spamming. Well, yeah, it's, I'm commenting here. My reactions, I'm supposed to, do some reactions here.
Let us raise.
Where the hell are the vampires, yo? We gonna need some healing.
All bones on deck.
Burg, this guy here has death magic. Or in other words, poop magic. Man, if this guy had a lord of the vampires, he'd be better than all the legendary lords of the Vampire Coast. Who is this? A knowledgeable captain of the vampires with Captain Dread Incarnate.
Captain, on deck. Armed.
Let's see what's going on in Barakwar. Look at all these red faces. Metal is KBI and they have 8 settlements.
You come bearing arms. Is it war?
We declare war on them, we have declared war on Clanangrund at the same time. That's not very healthy. But what can you do? Karahin too. Where the hell is Grimgur? SKBI, SKBI. SKBI. This is all SKBI. What the hell? Holy shit.
Zulrikas!
Clan Angle is rank 8. Well, going to war with these factions will definitely make the Greenskins happier.
See, father.
It will take several turns to go around, but what else could we do? We could go for that and try to meet Grimgor anyways. It looks like he has this settlement here. We can bypass 2 wars and initially do more damage on Border Princes. The moment we jump here, the Clan Angon is gonna just divert their armies here.
For Sartosa.
This also gives us a little bit more points towards sea legs.
More moving, less moving.
I will bypass those 2 wars.
Full sails.
It's not guarantee they don't trigger, but I don't feel like declaring war on 3 factions here with not having a second army all ready to go.
Corsair of the night.
It seems like defense mode. We need a few more turns before we can get a second pirate go.
What is your
We get 1 battle here. Valiant defeat. Huh. Why is it giving us valiant defeat here? The Vargas are that crazy? Let's see what happens here. I'm not even sure what's gonna happen here. The Vargas do definitely do way more damage now. I don't think we actually dealt with the new Vargeists since they got buffed. They seem to be doing double damage against the armor now.
I'm here!
Three units of Vargeists. And there are Black Knights around as well. They can easily use this high ground against us, but we can use the forest against their large units. I'm not sure we can actually aggro the Vargeists before they get close. The Sirens have this thing called the Charmed, which apply a penalty to the enemy, minus 10 melee attack.
On the action! Orders! Fleet Admiral!
I'm feeling much more comfortable, confident here if I had a lot of the vampires. These units are quite weak to guns. They might totally ignore this unit. Speed-wise, they're faster. Graveguard will be the first target of the mortars, primary actually. It's just too juicy with 4 units in that crowd. The tight formation infantry is little weak to mortars.
Let it begin! Stop! Of the undead! Your orders, fight!
I'm totally ignoring this side right now. Okay, 2 of them went on the sirens. That's a big mistake for them. The guys might not even get in position there.
One, instruction! Fleet Admiral! Defend!
Oh, they're jumping this unit here.
Fleet
Looking,
Admiral!
causing a lot of pressure there.
Gunnery mob.
Ahoy! Blood on the sand!
And they're gonna get rid of the berserkers there. Hunger might not save them, they're taking the really high damage there. Oh, army losses might save them. So we haven't lost even a single unit here. They haven't even cleared those dead guys there. This guy's been crumbling with way too many entities. 60 base leadership, huh? Makes no sense.
We serve.
Orders, Fleet Master! A curse on you!
Gunnery mob.
Agree! Moving!
Guessing those Black Knights with the dev got pole arms. Close victory nearly had us. We lost one more siren, would have been a Pyrrhic victory.
Ours is the sea.
Managed to kill 5 sirens. Damn. It's impressive. That is impressive. There's still hope for the vampire counts.
You will obey.
All bones on deck.
Where's the next rebellion here?
All set.
March, you dead!
Need another, what I'm called, the pirate court to get money for this shit. This looks like undead rebels. It's gonna be very good. This garrison looks so fucking strange for tier 3 city. What the fuck are zombie pirate Deckens mob doing in here? Two zombie pirate gunnery mobs, two zombie pirate Deckens mobs. In a tier 3 city with a tier 3 garrison. With a tier 3 the walls building. We could actually dig this one up with our second vampire fleet captain. Yeah, fuck that, I'm not going there. And fuck that as well. This one maybe. We should be able to unlock another legendary admiral, so we can assign another office. Hammer got destroyed. What is this? An ocean of opportunities. Conversations with several captured admirals have brought information to light regarding several potential targets. We only have time to strike one, however, so must choose wisely. Bretonnian merchant says those sanctimonious soaps in armor the Bretonnians have sent an heavily defended convoy of Bretonnians. The merchant ships our way. Crow reckons they be heading to Arabin. By their sluggishness say they're carrying a godly haul of these escorts. Let's strike him now and take the riches for ourselves. So this is gonna go across Castalian coast. Dark Elf Slavers. This first one was a generous mission with medium reward. The second one was a mission high reward. A convoy of Dark Elf slave ships are heading back to Slavers Bay, laden with captives raided from Ultuan's coast. We should free them, not for altruistic reasons, you understand, but because their potential as fresh recruits to go on account with us and join the crew. Drowned, raised and bound. They'll worth more than a cutter full of gold sovereigns. This is a high reward. Zokti Goods Hauler has optioned the generous mission to high reward. So it would appear that some enterprising fellows from the New World have decided to risk it all against the elements and of course ourselves. We surely have nothing left to lose anyway. It's looking pretty likely that Sartosa is their destination. Though they are well protected, taking their cargo as a prize presents an opportunity we daren't pass up. I don't think I ever finished any of this. It's just everything was so out of the way and I was always busy with other things. The game literally never gives you any downtime to do these things until it's, you know, already critical mass passed, and then it's just overkill. Norscan Raiders, Spa Northmen. Those stinking Norscan Raiders have spotted them heading back north of Nagarth, frozen following a successful raid on the coast of the Empire. This particular tribe are known always to take captives for ransom at a later date. This is an ample opportunity to fill our ratings. This says it going to Sartosa, exotic goods hauler. Got sea legs. We don't even, I guess we know where they are, but we don't see what they have. It comes from here all the way to Sartosa. What we need to do right now is we need to meet Greenskin so we can attack Border Prince, so we can just ignore that and sail the seas. I'm sure everybody will ignore us, while Ship Wizard will be dousing fires all over our provinces. Increase plunder from encounters at sea, so it's interesting to see if we are actually gonna get anything out of that. So situational. Decisive victory here. Okay, let's see. So we get some 1649 battle loot. We can actually replenish quite nice here. We will take it though as well. And we got Riddles of Ronald, the Great Horde. 5,000, 1,500. Additional yield, additional 7,000. I remember that. Your lot of extensive seafaring expertise has been brought to bear, bringing in lots of extra loot during recent encounters. Is this for everybody or just her? It might be just from everybody, not just her. It's actually pretty good to get more military, huh? And we need to meet some enemies of Border Prince so we can bypass their alliance. Potentially greenskins. It's a top notch here. I guess the fleet captain will get there eventually.
Oh, praise the sea, Father! Navigating.
Rank 26. We got the range and depth guard. This is damage and leadership. This is not shitty really. Increase team to 20 seconds.
To our fault. The Queen of Time.
We still have that bad event for it was actually last turn. Now we can continue building this.
We return to Sartosa as legends.
What is your demand? Prepare my coffin.
The Southern Realms always spawn crazy rebellions. Doesn't matter what buildings you have.
Let us raid. Corsair of the night.
Okay.
Get on!
Point towards Taskmaster. So what do we have here? We do have that office now for 20% cheaper construction. Man, we can get 10 income here and get this money back in 296 turns. Actually a bit higher because it's 30% more. Oh damn! So this will add up, guys. Over about 200 turns, we'll be making money. Somebody forgot a zero at the end of this number. She can do Co in 2 turns, will be in Aldorf, and should be a good one. Then she's going home. The Curse of Undead in armies. Imagine having undead armies without Curse of Undead. So strange.
On deck. Astride the waves.
There's a skull reef here.
What you want?
Top notes are worn Clan Morse. It almost looks like they lost the capital, Clan Morse. Clan Morse has Galbaros.
There'll be double rations on the
What is this? Ooh, nice. Two of them are here. Might check boat with that with the fleet captain. Why the fuck do you get zombie pirate decks and mobs on tier 2 here? Why is there no polearms? This shit makes no sense, a tier 2 building. Doesn't look like they're just rushing this. Carcassonne's still not attacking. So how much did this ship move in a single turn? Still here.
Where's the lash?
I'm special.
Captain, on deck, voyaging.
I don't think we met greenskins even moving here. Grimgor.
Ready.
Go on then, speak your words, but don't mistake me for some hedge wizard. I have more important masters than you.
Bitch, you can't even handle Cartois. Shut up.
Fall in, deckhands.
Uh, 2300 right now.
All bones on deck.
I think it matters who we get here. Leadership aura size plus 100% of defending. Damn. Charge bonus plus 10% for the whole army. And this faction is known for charging. Yeah, I was just looking at this. Didn't this used to tell what lord they would get? The Red Admiral. Anti-large, more range, and his army gets more charge. Two toes Adley. We don't unlock them for the officers.
Sartosa's most infamous.
Still no these guys in range.
I must keep my holy vow. No!
Once they clear this thing here, they're definitely going to attack us in the north.
On course.
No!
The sea brings death.
March, you dead curs!
Pirates
We need to upgrade the buildings here. We do have population now. We're getting twice as much now. Reichland went to war with the vampires. Press F for Mumford, boys.
Time for battle. Time to feed.
Got rid of repons, but they saw the peasants all around the city the moment they left.
Orders.
Two Toes Adley, Vampire Fleet Admiral Dips. People don't even speak in hushed tones anymore, such is this one's renown.
Admiral of the fleet.
So she gets plus 10% range and 90 range. And her army gets 10% more charge bonus. And she gets 10 anti-large. And she's not even a halberd, she has a sword. What a fucking weird stats here. Range and minimal range, I guess it helps the range a bit if you care about that shot, which is desperation if you need to rely on this. And then charge bonus for this faction is very odd. This is just let's leave it at that.
Fear the pirate queen.
We have additional Sartosa map, right?
Admiral of the fleet.
Yeah, the moment we recruit him, we can get rid of her, so we should just assign up office right now. Shield Wizard is 2 ranks below what we need here. This gives us more movement range. All arms faction wide get line of sight, movement range, and less attrition suffer from high seas, reef, maelstrom, and storm attrition. So we do want to get this one here as a priority. These two are best, and then this one here. You need rank 8 for this one. As I guess we can just assign for more movement right now.
Where to?
No respect. As yet.
Rank 6. Okay, claim her for 2000 infamy, but we managed to only get this slot here. We need ship wizard to get for this spot here. Oh, we can get another pirate co.
Fleet captain, reporting.
Aldorf is a good place. 4600 to put in Aldorf. 4600. Why the hell do they even mention those costs then? And this is with established pirate co, 10% cheaper.
Aim for their store.
Aldorf is currently making 2201 gold per turn. Picaron's hideout will generate half of that for us.
Just so. I hunger for blood.
Oh, we made greenskins. That's very good. Before they declare war on us, we'll join some of their wars. Don't like us, but we'll get mutual enemies.
See, father.
See, Father, guide me.
Okay. Now, to start that war with Border Princess, we'll join this war here.
Have you then?
They might refuse.
You say, so I can shove the words right back down your throat. No. Yeah.
Okay, this gives us 8 points right now, plus what we're gonna be doing to Border Prince. We need to get on his good side, and hopefully he is the winner in the Badlands. Just to serve as a buffer, because we don't really care about the Badlands.
This is working out. Swordfish! Bloody up!
Yeah, we can complete this province. We lost this to Knights of Origo, and then the Border Prince declared war, and they were fighting each other.
The Sea Father calls. His daughter answers. I claim it for the Sea Father. Grind for blood.
Let's go with growth. We're gonna have to put population here. Did it just update the new patch? We might be just playing with the old version.
Tides.
So there might be some issues. It don't seem like there's anything different. Some things got updated, but we don't have the augurs, for example. Some things are save compatible and some are not. Let's leave it at that.
Promising.
So we got some things and we don't have some other things.
A trusted officer.
We're back to 4 provinces. All that money, all the gone on. We do have a lot of veteran range units. And sorcered weapons. This is just almost as shit as the Skaven veteran battle skills. For the range. They almost look the same. But it's still a buff.
Ready to swordfish.
And looks like they should have assigned Bess under Mortar. So Bess doesn't get any buffs. Why didn't they assign Queen Bess under Mortars here? Queen Bess should have been assigned under Mortars here. It's Queen Bess, but it doesn't. It doesn't work. Missile strength plus 12%, armor plus 12, magic resistance 15%, 4. Zombie pirate gunnery mob, rotating Promethean gunnery mob, deck gunners, Scarronate, mortar, and Queen Bess units. This is Queen Bess. No armor buff, no magic resistance buff, and damage is the same.
Crew, to me!
It doesn't work. I think this has been bugged for 3 years now.
Admiral.
Like the most important gun in the arsenal, and it doesn't work.
What is your demand?
I mean, that's a bug you need to fix, right? Not just leave it in the game. But what can you do? Some of these things take years to fix. You remember how long it took them Booker to fix the Tomb Guard halberds bug? And I think me complaining to you and you complaining to those modders was the reason why it got fixed. Not because people were telling to CA, but because you had to use you know, mediator. You have to use you know, somebody in the middleman. Booker, why are you on the CS shit list?
Not to be trusted. Sartosa's most infamous.
Because I keep telling you I am the spy. Guys, can you imagine, you know, it's like it's 2027 and Booker finally comes out. I work for CA, guys, this whole time.
You dishonor me.
Booker, guys, learn everything about this game from Reddit. True story. So, got a bunch of enemies here, and this thing is on the move here, and we could go for Border Princess. Some of these factions are probably just gonna ignore us.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Authoritarian, Where are these guys now? Wow, they're moving very slow. Is there a timer on this shit? I don't think there's a timer on this shit. So there's a great horde here. To walk, though, to walk. Is there a typo here, guys? Or am my English is bad? To walk through these passages to stride through history. A place where orcs, gods, and emperors have fought, and the fire of their bloody rage is encased in darkness.
They'll feel my lash. Time to go.
What? We're not close enough.
Their boots.
Your will.
So, what do we have here? 3 Lancers, 3 Vargulf, 2 Vargeists. There are 4 mortars this time. Nothing is dead in the army. I guess that's acceptable. That's fine. There are 2 more polearms, so you see what happened to that battle outside Merigliano. It's quite embarrassing. Now the garrison would be very hard, but the garrison is just easy.
The dead will fight.
Most of our army taking heavy damage here. 1847, another 590, just what we need. Money. Why do the miserable hordes even exist? What a waste of time. There should be great hordes and epic hordes, and epic hordes should be super rare. This is a waste of time. So how much is Aldorf making, giving us? Nearly 1200 a turn. Wow.
By hook or sword, they'll fall.
Eve the Bloated. Oh, I don't even want to ask.
Get going, scum. Crew, salute your betters.
The Queen of Tides!
So we should just continue towards Myrmidons here.
Find treasure! Bring them back!
We do have the thingy here, so we'll just maximize this. Unlock tier 5.
Ready.
A mutineer if ever.
And one more rank on this guy. Next rebellion is back in Magritta. Let's go there.
Ship shape. Land ahoy! Let us raid.
Should be just replenished just in time for the battle. Let's add another zombie pirates deckhands mob with polearms here. And what do we got here? This would be our third plunder pile, which would enable the use of the right. So we get 1500 treasure every 15 turns. Wow, 100 gold per turn. Obviously, as you get bigger, it gets more gold. Yeah, we'll get that here. The growth is probably better, but we currently need economy.
Corsair of the night. Yes, at once. All bones on deck.
I'm no mermaid.
Okay, I'm making move on Myrmidons. What's the hero situation? Capacity?
Praise Manan!
So we can get 5 here because the 5 admirals. This is 1 Emperor Fleet Captain, 1 Moral Hunter, and +1 for Gunnery White. But in the cities it doesn't work like that.
Queen!
Doesn't give capacity, so you need the legendary ships. The port building does give more vampires. That one makes sense. Tier 5 ports are amazing. This faction. So that right said we need 3 plunder pile buildings. It would actually be cool if that building, this building was actually in every city. They didn't create this crap here, and instead just limited this one to tier 3 in other city. That would have been cool. This faction doesn't want to expand that much. This one being in a minor settlement would have been much better. They already half-assed the resources. So, meaning are we having Estalia, Telia, and Sartosa, instead of getting 1500 in 15 turns, we will get 3000. if we build in every single settlement. If. Look at this guy's moving around. I really want this settlement back, huh? What is this? Shyish veins. Those purple winds of magic are strangely absent around these parts, making the bindings that tie our troops to this world and our will tenuous at best. Should we wait for the winds to blow more favorably for us to press on, or for us or press on regard? Look at this push on thing. Holy shit, that is so bad. But here we lose 20% command moon range. But we get good stuff. An eternity to wait. We're eternal. Time means little to an undead crew. Therefore, let's wait until the winds blow favorably once more, shall we? Careful there. Don't wait too long. The Emperor can get 100 settlement before turn 100. Moving at reduced speeds has enabled our casters to harness much more power from the winds of magic. Both they and our army are enforced with newfound strength.
Not likely.
More corruption, and we unlock the right. So how much we have right now? 2042. Okay, we get 1500. So Lucchini is being targeted here while being built at tier 3. Doesn't look like they have it in range.
I thirst.
This time, when you dig these things, they do get bugged for the next turn.
Moving.
Why does it still get highlighted next turn? I have no idea. And it hasn't been patched either. Oh, guys, let me just enable rename again. Give gold as well, why not? So we had to move and now we have to dig again, huh? As we dig last turn and it was still activated. Why doesn't we remove this turn? It should click and it should not be clicked this turn. Still working weirdly. We would not really care about Lucchini, but we do want to fortify it so we don't have to go around.
Ready the swordfish. I never linger. They'll take the bait.
I don't think they'll have range here. But they could.
I'll ignore that. Your will.
Okay, we got more money now. More handguns in the air. More sirens. This is the impressive Seacraft Legendary Admiral. Has extra physical resistance and weapon setting for the whole army, which makes the most sense to use sirens with him. And preferably a melee army. These ones are pretty good to go with harassment to target the magic attackers so they can't do anything with the sirens.
Course plotted.
Now it doesn't say at the top for pirate calls, but just says here. Holy shit, man! Just decide. These things are so off. I feel like everything feels so half-assed here. It's like half of it's good, half of it is like whatever. Just pick it up. We have to release it. %, weapon strength for the zone party hands, mob, and depth guard moons. What the fuck? Where the siren technologies? Not even here. Not even here. They give nothing to the sirens. Nothing. Why they forgot about the sirens? They just have upkeep production here. What the any attack technologies, speed, charge? They could be here. Wow, nothing, just this. Such a cool unit doesn't get anything special. Meanwhile, Depth Guard gets 20% more weapons than all the absurd attackers. 20 fizz resist for monsters. 20 magic resistance for shit monsters. 20 missile resistance for the flyers. Nothing for the sirens. Why this one not give bonus to sirens? This one is will be fitting. Just one. Look at this. And it doesn't buff anything on the unit. It's the pointless technology. The upkeep reductions are already very high on everything you get. They need some stats, like attack, maybe defense. This unit should have had a technology like efficiency. Necromancy should give like sirens plus 5 melee attack. That's not asking for much, right? I mean, let me show you why I say that. This unit has 23 melee attack, melee infantry. 23 melee attack. 23. And efficient necromancy, okay, it's like words. 5 attack, 2 sirens, please. But that would make sense, you know.
Is it time?
Why did they forget always some units like this? The battle skill for the sirens is amazing. The veteran battle skill for the sirens is okay. Fine. This works. But no technology. This makes me sad. These technologies, these type of technologies are important. Not to stack buffs on with battle skills and shit like that, but you know, help these units, you know, get a little bit better, get what they need, and also you have these units in your garrisons. They're just gonna look like a terrible unit in the garrison if it has no technology buff. Meanwhile, Quarreler gets technology for ammo, technology for damage, technology for reload time reduction, technology for leadership, technology for speed, another technology for armor, a technology for armor because they have shields. Silence? Nothing.
What is your demand?
And they wonder what was their best garrisons. They're the longbits of, yeah. 10% more damage for the Depth Guard, that's nuts. That is nutty. Okay. We lost the cost of Arabi. Now they might sail across the sea. I wish the pirates would have been attacking them instead of just attacking the player.
The Queen of Tides! Get them! Move!
Let me see. 86 leadership, 49 attack, 58 attack, 48 defense, 78 leadership. They have the technology. That technology has to go. It's so fucking broken for the AI. Broken shit. Those anti-faction technologies the Emperor has is the most broken thing in the game for the AI. Especially in melee. For you it's good because you're playing on you know, leisure difficulty, but when you have to face those technologies, they're just broken. God damn it, man, look at the name of this guy. Who did that? Who did that?
Undead. Bones and flesh. Corpse crew. From salt. Landlubber.
Got plenty of guns here. How is this vision here? Maybe we need to put it a little bit different here. Like it here actually. Mortars don't really need just clean line of fire, but the carronades do. Got 4 depth guard polearms to guard the shit here. And they don't have any large units, but you know, they're still good. They're gonna take some shots. Don't have healing yet. So what do we have with this guy again? Enchanted ballistics, right? Yeah. He's protecting the big gun. 198 range. You can actually shoot downhill here. A bunch of guns here as well. These guns should really be all dig gunners. One of this is fine, but 3 not really. I guess it's an economical thing right now. Got a unit of bombers. The only reason there's a unit of bombers in this army, and they're good, but there's better units to use because of range. It helps with various auto resolve, so we don't have to load the bells. I don't have any wood in this army, man. It's so strange having an undead army without magic. This guy on a horse? Ooh, wait there, friend.
That's the one. Sartosa's finest. Tremble faster.
I think she actually got stuck there. She will actually get the router there. That's pretty much her use, just spin my lord there for a second. I think we might have hit her with the fireballs as well. What? You guys seen that? She was on that lord for like... This has got to be bugged. She didn't hit that lord a single time? 72 melee attack? Literally just exists for a Spearfish's net. That can't be right. I think I saw that the lord take damage. I remember her actually doing some nice melee acrobatics and damage when I played her first time. Now she does nothing. She just moves there left and right, range pew 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 there, pin that unit, shoot it down, and she's literally nothing. It's like harassment, misdirect, pin that unit, shoot it. Route.
I have had my fill of captives.
It doesn't feel like Legend Lore at all to me.
Avast ye and cheer, you curs!
Depth guard, armor, attack, and miss resistance.
Has the crew's respect. I trust them. Another
Course plotted.
Let's sell her back to Sartosa so we can
On deck.
uh,
My compass agrees.
put in the army.
Fall in, deckhands.
You get 2 bells here. Pretty nice. Huh? Bitch! This is 85 physical resistance. Where's your magic? Huh? Where is your magic? All dead, look at that. Guess mortars don't do anything against that army. Bellows for ship visit is nice.
Fleet Admiral!
They have guns which totally counter our flying hand gunners. So we can't really harass there. We could poke, but they might just get deleted. Give them a shitty position here for the guns.
They shall fall!
Yeah, the Great Swords will mass murder our zombie Pyrodactyls mobs. It's even with the Dead Guard and the Loose Sirens. Yeah, we can't do really any harassment here.
Fleet Admiral!
Second time they're outed.
Fleet Admiral! Eager to kill! Fleet Admiral! Like magic! Don't stop!
Maybe we should have not attacked uphill there. That's actually not good.
Curse on you! Move, you dogs!
On the way.
Fleet Admiral! Sea magic! But ice!
You get much good angle to shoot there.
Off deck.
Get going! Powers of the deep!
orders. Haven't even killed a single one of them zombie paradekins mobs, which are mid shields. Expected more for the greatswords here. Seem to just get pinned by the sirens and just lose steam. They were rank 9, they would have to murder those sirens without battle skill. I have no healing, so these units need healing. These units are made to work with healing. With healing, only the magic can kill them. Literally cannot be killed in melee. If they fight, unless they're outnumbered like 2 to 3 times. Sirens pretty much counter the greatswords anti-infantry because of the their penalty. I think the moment greatswords get exhausted, they get terrified as well. Yeah, the damage is fine, it's just their attack is very low. 23 base is crazy low. They need magic to have proper attack. That's why I'm saying they should have a technology that gives them 5 attack. They're not really needed in a veteran armies, but for the garrisons they look so bad. For the air as well. Player can also easily counter them, while the AI it's impossible almost. If these guys counter the magic attackers, then the sirens just do whatever they want. That guard was slaughtering here, especially the berserkers. They were literally flanking there. You guys notice how they were not taking even any damage? Greatsword just kept pushing on the zombie units that were targeting the vampires. They were getting a little bit attacked on the side, but the hunger just kept them full health.
Blood and plunder. Exchange them for plunder.
Great horde down here, we don't care.
All bones on deck. Avast and draw your blade.
2 bells of shivers is great. The experience.
Their value lies outside of the breach.
As the corruption is building up, you just get bad public order and you get rebellions. That's how you level up your extra loads with the vampires. Okay, we actually get a fleet secretary office. Now we have also 8% lower upkeep on all armies. Okay. Next rebellion is Skaven Blight. We're building up also this place. Bali looks like he's gonna get attacked, so we'll build up the bottle first. This actually gives us quite a bit of income.
Let us raid.
Get on!
There's another treasure nearby here. Do not look upon sorrowful gods, for where Isha's tears fall and swell, the secret you seek shall reside.
Captain, on deck.
This car is a Karak.
Armed and ready.
It looks like it's car as a Karak. Maybe it's the Forest of Gloom, but I don't think they took into account the new regions.
Black Hawk War Boss.
It's crazy with Zubar because you have to go all the way around. Oh, we'll try boat. Okay, turn 50. I think this is a good place to save for tonight, boys. It's already Sunday here. So, this campaign continues on Monday. I'm gonna do TBC Classic again all day Sunday. I'm gonna stick it with Sunday there. So today. And we're back with Warhammer 2 on Monday. This campaign, and the moment this ends, Vlad. So you know what you do, guys. Yeah, you just make sure to extend this one however you wish. Thank you guys for watching. See ya tomorrow. Good night.